Hi everybody, this is Tranquility with Nikki. Welcome back. We're going to talk a little about meditation and myth, especially what are the facts and what are the real myths about meditation. And I'm going to talk a little bit on breaking down certain parts of the myth that we've been holding within ourselves so very long. And maybe you may be going through a lot of practices at the moment because spiritual aspect has been growing and ascension has been growing as well. So let's just talk a little bit about, what are these myths? So the first myth that normally a lot of people who still think in a similar manner is that they have to be religious in order to meditate. And one of the biggest myths of or anything about meditation is you don't require any religious practices in order to be into a meditative state or learn meditation because it is secular. This practice is actually about to learn to go more in depth within yourself, go understand the inner being within you. And it doesn't really require any aspect of religion here. Rather, the aspects of different ways of praying is part of actually inculcating meditation in order to feel yourself more deeper and also connect with the divine. The second myth is you have to sit in a lotus position or padmasana in order to meditate. Another very common myth is that you have to sit in a particular way and you have to actually have always your back completely straight. Now, one of the major things is, yes, your back has to be straight, especially if you're not doing any yoga, nidra meditation, or anything to do with allowing you to relax yourself or rather fall off to sleep along when you're going deeper into your meditations. In those cases, obviously, you will be lying down. But in other ways, normally, in order for you to learn to go more deeper, you will have to obviously sit. But in the start of it, starting to just have a very, very relaxed position to sit. It doesn't have to be Padmasana. It has to be something where you can actually comfortably fold your legs down and just be in a meditative state. Especially if people who feel like they cannot fold their legs, especially the ones who have issues around the knees, they can also sit on a chair, in a comfortable chair, and just go deeper into their meditations. Certain mudras definitely help us to kind of go deeper in order to meditate in a deeper sense, but even that is not really necessary. Having your hands just folded comfortably on your lap is what you require to do. The third myth is you really need to empty all your mind and thoughts during meditation. Aspects to do with mind is that it always keeps clicking and moving. Being a beginner or moving into anything beginning of your meditation, the mind will start chatter, and it's quite common as we're human enough to go through day-to-day stuff, and sometimes when we are just sitting quietly, those things can pop in. Just kind of observing the thoughts and allowing it to flow through whilst you're also putting your mind and your soul into the way how you're breathing and how your body feels is how you allow yourself to go down and under into that state of meditativeness. So the sounds will not always be there, but there will be a point where you can completely let go of the thoughts and you'll be more deeper within. So it is never necessarily the thing that you always will be in a state without any thoughts. Thoughts will be there, but we'll be able to let go of that and be back into your prana, which is the breathing and the life force energy within yourself. The other one is people should always be relaxed when they're working with meditation. Yes, it is true that people feel relaxation when they are in a deeper state, but not every time that you start with meditation that you will be in a very relaxed state. I think the meditation itself will allow you get more relaxed as you keep working on yourself. But it is not necessarily that meditation a person has to be always relaxed to start with. Yes, there are certain different pranayamas where breathing works, where we can actually work in order to go deeper into helping yourself release that excess stress or any anxiety. And as you're also meditating and working deeper and actually fixating yourself and your awareness into your breath, that will also allow you to get more and more relaxed. So it is not always necessary that meditation has to be always in that state. Yes, if you're angry or there's too many thoughts going on, meditation will take some time to kind of kick into that deeper state. But you'll be able to actually feel yourself in a deeper state once you've practiced or moved through that level where you're letting go of that anger or the thought, and you'll understand why even that thought is coming to you when you go deeper into your meditations. Meditation is an escape from reality. Another misconception about meditation is that is the way to escape from reality and avoid dealing with life challenges. This is far from the truth. In fact, meditation is about being present and aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. It allows you to get more in tune to yourself and better equipped to handle any challenges that comes your way. The other myth is you should focus on a specific goal or mantra during meditation. Other than a transcendental meditation where a mantra can be set for yourself without overthinking about it, but just chanting the mantra and just going deeper and deeper and working towards it, many people believe that there has to be in a specific goal way to work with that mantra. While many work, for some people, it is not really necessarily that you have to work always with a mantra. Meditation is a personal practice, and what works for one person may not work for the other. You can choose to focus on your breath and specific object if you can simply let your thoughts come and go without any specific goal in mind. The other myth is you really require to be in a quiet and peaceful place to meditate. Now this one I obviously always speak to a lot of my students. A Tibetan way of meditating, on learning how to meditate, especially around the monks, they would take them towards a really high pressured waterfall, and they will make them sit right next to the waterfall and will ask them to listen to the clear stream that is coming from few miles away, and try and meditate towards feeling that you can hear that entire stream of water rather than the hard, waterfall noise that coming in right in front of you. This is power of mind, and we can actually move ourselves very, very easily when we keep practicing. That means it is not really about the loud noises, but it's actually learning to go more deeper within in order for you to let go of those noises that you feel that is disturbing. Saying that, in the start, a beginner can always use earplugs in order to stop any sounds, even if they may be in an environment that is very, very noisy, or maybe that doesn't allow them calm down. So even trying to go into places which is quieter, and if you don't really find one, that doesn't mean that you cannot meditate. You can absolutely meditate in places that you really would like to go. The main focus is wanting to go there and working with it. So while this is something that I really wanted to share, and regarding something that we also use, that I have seen something in our meditation, I would like to go always back there. The main focus of meditation is learning to surrender. And when we learn to surrender, there's absolutely no requirement for you to look in this way or that way. It just allows you to just go more deeper in the ways how you meditate. And then you can also learn to do different ways of and techniques of meditation, whether that is transcendental meditation, whether that's guided meditation that allows you to let go of the mind first. There could be also chakra meditation, that you're actually going more deeper into each and every chakra when you start recognizing how you feel around certain areas around your body, and so on and so forth. So meditation is a practice that can help you in various ways. And yes, there are foundations that get laid into psychic awareness when you learn to meditate on a deeper level, whether that is mediumship, whether that's psychic awareness, whether that's also just learning to understand and move into self-realization. So I hope this particular thing helps you all, and I look forward to seeing you once again in another one very, very soon. Thank you once again. Have an abundant one. Signing off from Tranquility with Nikki. Love you all.